Beware of the rage baiters. This is a trap I recently fell into, and I was kind of mad at myself because I know better, but sometimes we slip, and that's okay because, I've been doing really good at working on being non reactive. So when I start to feel my emotions getting intense or I'm getting angry or upset, I've been good at calming myself down, like looking at the situation for what it is and not how I feel, and just removing myself from that situation. But I recently fell short and I started responding to comments, and I let these people play with me. Then I was so mad after because the way I was arguing in the comments, and then I had someone liking my comment before that was literally talking about not being non reactive. Then it woke me up like, girl, you're reacting and you preach being non reactive. But here's the thing, I'm good at being non reactive in person, or when I can be logical about the situation, but I realize when somebody's trying to, get me out of character, sometimes I'm good, but sometimes I'm not. And it's something I realized I had to work on. So I'm good at pulling myself out of, like, when I do realize I'm being reactive, I can stop it. But I have to get better at not even getting there in the first place. And the reason I was reactive is because I was getting a lot of hate comments on something I posted on Threads, and I guess it kind of caught me off guard. There were a lot of racist comments, which I don't usually deal with stuff like that, so I was triggered. And the way that I started looking through who was commenting these evil comments, and it's a page that literally targets women of color and says mean things about them, and their whole page was meant to argue with people. That's when I woke up and I was like, girl, you let these people play with me, and they're on the internet to play with people, which means they're siphoning energy, and you gave them some of your energy. And I was disappointed in myself, but it's a learning lesson that sometimes we think we've grown or learned a lesson, but really we just haven't been tested yet. And I appreciate the test because that shows me what I still have to work on. So, yeah, this is just me, telling you guys to not be reactive, not let people get you out of character, because there's literally people on here that's their whole goal. And sometimes you forget, you fall into the trap because you think this person is just trying to talk. No, they're trying to upset you. Don't let it. Don't be like me. Before you react all the time, take a pause, remove yourself from the situation, and look at it from a different perspective, from the outside looking in, and think, like, if this was my friend, what would I want them to do? And just be aware of who you're talking to. Pray about it before, me, I was so triggered that I just immediately started responding. Then I regretted it. But the key is to take a pause and, just like look at the situation from a different perspective and realize, is this worth giving my energy? Even if I do have those emotions, is it worth my response at this time? Or can I keep moving on? Because once I opened my eyes, I was like, I could have just blocked them. Like, and I did start blocking them and I felt better. So don't fall into the trap of thinking you always have to explain yourself, or that everybody has to be on your side, or everybody has to understand you. Like, you only owe explanations to God and yourself, maybe your family, but even that is, not all the time. So just remember that and go out into the world with peace, love, and light, and don't let anybody play with you today.